today we're going to talk about equivalent fractions. All right, so equivalent is a word that means equal or having the same value. All right, so I want you to take a second and get your fraction strip. I want you to create this with your one whole piece, your halves, your fourths, and your eighths. So take a minute, pause your video, build this with your fraction strips, and then turn the video back. All right, hopefully you've made this at home. I want you to take a look at the patterns that are happening here. What's something that you notice about the fraction strips that we've made? Did you notice that each color fills up and is equal to 1? So 2 halves are equal to 1, 4 fourths are equal to 1 whole, and 8 eighths are equal to 1 whole. All right, so let's take a look at building some of these fractions together. You can see that 1/2 plus 1/2, I put the two together, they're going to equal 1. Okay, well, actually, we can even say they equal 2 halves, which equals 1. Okay, same thing with our fourths. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 4 fourths. Did you notice I'm only adding the numerator? There's still fourths, so there's the fourths, the denominator is staying the same as I add. 4 fourths is the same as equal to 1 whole. Okay, same thing with our eighths. I'm running out of space. We're going to move up here. Same thing with our eighths. 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8, oh goodness, plus 1/8 equals 8 eighths, which equals 1 whole. So whenever you have the same number of unit fractions, a unit fraction is a fraction that has a 1 in the numerator and that number of pieces in the denominator, that's a unit fraction. So I have 8 eighths, that's going to equal 1 whole. If I have 2 halves, that's going to equal 1 whole. If I have 4 fourths, that equals 1 whole. So these are all equivalent. 4 fourths is equivalent to 1. It's equal to 1. 2 halves is equivalent to 1. It's equal to 1. 8 eighths is equal or equivalent to 1. Fractions can be equivalent to other fractions as well. Instead of just equal to 1, fractions can be equal to each other. So let's take a look at 1/2. Do you see here how 2 fourths takes up the same amount of space as 1/2? 2 fourths is equal to 1/2. They're the same amount. I can cover 1/2 up with my 2 fourths. So let me write that out in our number sentence. So I can say 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 2 fourths, right? Here I have 1/4 plus 1/4. When I put it together, I have 2 fourths, and that is equal to 1/2. They cover the same amount. So 2 fourths and 1/2 are equivalent. That means they cover the same amount. They're equal in value. They're equivalent. Right? So today you're going to spend some time building some equivalent fractions. Notice here, how many fourths could equal 1/2? We're going to have some more equivalents. 1, 2, 3, 4 eighths. 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 is equal to 4 eighths. And that's also equal to 1/2. All right, so today we're going to be building some equivalent fractions. You're going to be using your fraction strips on the next few pages.